Hello, everyone. My name is Daryl Lyles. I wanted to discuss the components that I chose for week one. Here we have a header. I chose this header because I like how the designer here used a font that was sans serif with the color white against a darker background, making it easy to see the text. Also, like how they combined it here with a call to action inside the nav or header, and they use the orange color here, which is a mix between the yellow and red, giving the call to action aggressive feel, causing you to want to press the button. Our next component here is another header here. I like the reason why I chose this header here is because I like how the designer was intentional on making the navigation pop. He chose to use a transparent background with a picture in the background. Here he uses another sans serif font, the white color, making it easy to see as well on the transparent background. And you have it. This here was a site that was meant for people who practice Hinduism or who like a place to worship. This color orange here, as you would scroll over the rest of the navigation, you would see more orange, and the orange has different meanings based upon how you intended to use it. Here, as it gives off a optimistic and uplifting and inviting feel. My next component here was a CTA. The reason why I chose this is because I really like how the designer used hierarchy here. He used the tagline with a display typeface, which is the display typefaces are normally legible but not clearly able, you're not normally able to read it clearly, but because it's white and it's on top of a darker background, it makes it easy to read. I also like the call to action button here because it's transparent, not taken away from the tagline, but once you hover over it, the background fills up with color, giving the user feedback that he's actually clicking on the call to action button. Here we have an about page. I chose this about page because I really thought that this is very neat how the designer used pictures to catch your eye, just to draw you in and to give you a clear representation of who the target audience is. You can see by how they're dressed that and they're it's just how they're dressed that this is for a younger generation. I like the use of the white in the background. It gives this a pure feel, a warmth, and it also is used to as a divider between the images. Yeah, making the images really pop. Here we have another about page. Here I like how I just like the simplicity of this, but I also like this white. This white makes this come off very professional to me. You can look at how the designer used the pictures here, how they're dressed. They're dressed for professional viewers. I like the use of the font is simple as black, but it's black against the white background, which comes off very professional and gives it a strong, elegant feel. I also like the call to action button here as well, which is another type of ghost button. Doesn't take away from if this button was colored in the back, it would probably take away from the images, and which is the most important stuff, which is the info given beside the images. But because it's transparent, it doesn't do that. But once you hover over the button, it turns colors, giving the user indication that they have clicked on the button. Here we have a blog. You see another use for the images. I like the color orange here. It really grabs your attention to actually see the cupcake. The cupcake looks actually really good because it's almost like the orange draws you into, the icing. I like how they use different type of fonts here to differentiate between the heading and the paragraph of the blog. I like how the designer used just a simple black color background for button with the white on top, just giving it a sense of balance from the rest of the article, and it stands out, making it clear for the viewer to see. Here we have another contact, another use for white and black. This comes off as very professional. The white background in the black text makes you it communicates to the user that these contacts are reliable and safe to use. I like how the designer used different type of font here for the clickable information, the telephone, the fax, and the email, and this just comes off very professional. Here we have a component for the about people. I like how the colors that was used here for the pictures really just gives off a friendly feel. Even though the guy here has a straight face, the color behind him just gives it a friendly feel still. I like how also that the font that's used here, once you click over the picture, is sans serif, is clean. The white makes it just pure warmth. Oh, and it's easily for the viewer to see over the transparent background, transparent and darker background. Here we have latest projects. I like how this is the pictures are being used here. This is for a designer or for someone who's displaying a portfolio. I like the purple in the text here. I'm saying serif, but it's all the purple gives it a warmth, trusting feeling. Also like how they use the white background to separate the images, also making the images pop. Yeah, and the sans serif just gives it a modern look and allow for the reader to be able to easily read this. And here we have this footer here. I really like the footer. The colors that was used by the designers is only two colors, the blue and the white, but they used two different hues of blue against the white. The white against the white gives off a sense of warmth and peace. And if you hover over these buttons, the icons which are blue, it gives off it's a red color, which gives off a sense of importance and urgency, causing you to want to click on the buttons. So, but that's it for my components. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope to make great progress during the weeks, and I wish you guys all the best. Thank you.